welcome to our team, boys. My name is Indez, and today we are back. The number one AFK farmer, now the number one Diablo Immortal AFK streamer. It is now live, boys. From now on, only AFK streams. Yeah, this is chat. Only AFK streams. That's the only thing I'm gonna join inside the game, and the only thing I'm gonna do is press that AFK button, boys. And that's all. Then I'm gonna yap forever while my character is gonna start like killing the mobs, you know, in the open world. Hey man, it's gonna make my life so much easier, right? It's gonna make my life so much easier. I can't wait to have that AFK featured inside Diablo Immortal, man. If I had a wish for the new content for them to add into Diablo Immortal, right? The only thing I always wanted and asked was for another AFK feature. Man, great new content. Insane S tier new content, chat. Oh man, yo, what the hell, Eric? Eric already coming up with the $2 donation, my man. Kickstarting the stream, my boy Poppy. On the profile picture, I hope you're doing well, Eric. Also, we have Duality coming up with the 7 months as a free-to-play. Yo, Duality, are you already here? Let me see if you guys are already here on the Wall of Legends. Because if you're not, I'm gonna put you guys. So first, let me see if Eric is there. No, I don't think Eric is here. So Eric, join as well, Duality, boys. Once again, I appreciate the legendary support. Let me turn on here the music, the vibes. We gotta put the vibes. You know how it is, boys. So, who is here, chat? We have Tavares, we have Lazius, Eric, as well, Boots, Madhouse, Carla, Ambrose, Eddie, JA, Duality. How you guys doing? Welcome to our stream, boys. Is the update fun? I mean, the update is not even here. It's gonna be in a few days, and I still haven't had a lot of time to play. Yesterday, chat, I went to watch my boy Michael Jackson doing the freaking moonwalk. Man, Michael Jackson, boys. I went to watch with a family. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything about the movie. Obviously, Michael Jackson, it is a fucking legend. Everybody knows that. I think the movie could have been slightly better for how epic, you know, Michael Jackson it is. But still, it has the musics, and I think the performance of the guy that made Michael Jackson, like the Jafara or whatever is his name, like that is Michael Jackson's nephew. I think he did an amazing job. I just had a bit of a grip with the direction of the movie. I expected like the movie was gonna be better. So yeah, because of that, I didn't play a lot. Also yesterday, I couldn't do my raids, which was kind of sad, but it is what it is. Fabio, I hope you guys actually did the raids. Now you can stream while you are sleeping. I know, man. I know, like, it's so crazy, chat. You know, in 6 hours, I will probably can do 24/7 streams now, you know? I just did to turn on the bot, and the character will even be playing while I'm sleeping. That's crazy. If you ever thought about that. Need a reaction on the new song collaboration with the Corn Indez. I actually I listened to it for the first time today. I don't know if I get the MCA, but probably we can watch it. We could watch it. Let me see. Are you doing, brother? I am doing quite good, chat. I am in as well, very consistent, very consistent at going to the gym. I just need to fix a bit like my my cravings, okay? Like yesterday I went to the movies and I had some popcorn, which is not like, if you're trying to lose some weight, it's not the best thing. But I mean, I rarely go to the movies, but whenever I go to the movies, I go in style, boys. Okay, I'm gonna have that popcorn. It was a small bucket, a big Coke Zero. So that's what I had. I wish I would. In the before I used to have like Coke, normal Coke. Now I have Coke Zero. Yeah. But I don't like Coke Zero. But I'm just trying to be a bit more healthier in a way. I wish they added a harder difficulty for raids, like a challenge in dungeons. For the raids or any PvE content to be challenging at all, they have to remake the game in a way that it's not gapped or capped by the combat rating. Until that happens, it's not gonna happen. When are you gonna test the Warlock? I still don't know, animation. I still don't know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I hit 1400 on Monday before the raid, and you grinded 3 more levels. Listen, chat. I still didn't collect my battle pass, and I also got 1400 because I did the raids like in the morning. But probably I'm actually just gonna collect it next week before it ends. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do it right now. You did because you're not a fun. It's okay, man. Yo, Stefan, how you doing, brother? How you doing? So, yo, Bruce Wayne, my boy, level up as well. KC, how you doing? How you doing, guys? What movie did you watch? I watched Michael from Michael Jackson, the new Michael movie. Which it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's not as crazy if you think like it's like they broke records as like one of the most successful movies this year. I think the most successful movie this year. But the thing is, like, it is Michael Jackson, right? Like, so like almost everyone is gonna see it. I don't think like the movie, I will say like the movie is like a solid 7 out of 10. You won't regret watching, but it's not like crazy. But I mean, it's just like still like so, bro. He was out of this world. That's for sure. It was absolutely out of this world. Coke Zero is more than healthy, but it has less calories, and I don't have it all the time, so it's fine. For what I want to do right now, it's fine. Yo, Robin, what's up? So, Legends. I thought I have to do the freaking weeklies. So, I was like, you know what? Let me just go and have some fun. Maybe stream a bit. I am downloading, but I don't know if I'm gonna play it on the stream. I'm actually downloading Diablo 4. It is downloading here, actually. Oh, wait. Why did this pause? Resume download. Wait, why did you stop? Don't stop. We should be fine to stream and still download this. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play it on the stream or maybe off stream, but I kind of wanted to try like the Warlock, the new Warlock. So that's gonna be good. And yesterday, chat, we had the new patch. The new answers will come. What are your thoughts about the new updates? I mean, by the way, chat, oh my god, you guys want to see something so fucking crazy? Look at this. This is probably the biggest amount of comments that we ever gotten in a video in like less than 24 hours. Or in 24 hours. Look at this. Look at this. This video, which is the patch updates, by the way, it took me a long fucking time. This is a long one. This is a 43 minutes. And if you are a legend that watched this for the whole 43 minutes, God bless you, bro. God bless you. And thank you so much. But look. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Almost 500 comments. Isn't this crazy? 500. Listen, this is a Diablo Immortal video. 500 comments in the Diablo Immortal in less than 24 hours. Like, it is a spicy one, of course, because we're talking about probably the biggest dumb shit they are adding inside Diablo Immortal. I know that a lot of you fucking old casual have 3 fucking kids or whatever. You guys are happy about the AFK farming, and I will also, obviously, I am gonna use it. And no, I don't play the game. Like, what is this notion that people think that I am fucking playing the game like 12 hours per day? Listen, chat. Just because you're a free-to-play player doesn't mean you have to sweat all day. Like 12 hours per day. Even if I wanted to play this game 12 hours per day, there is no content. There is literally nothing I can do in this game that will be will advance my progress further. You have to understand that. Even if I wanted, okay? There is not. There is literally nothing. I mainly nowadays, I am like a lot of times I am logged in, but I am not playing, okay? Because I am like doing my own shit. I'm doing my work or things like that. But actively playing, nowadays, I think I'm on average probably like less than an hour. I do my dailies, I do my stuff, and then I just get out. That's what I'm doing. I try to do my weeklies, and obviously whenever then I want to have some fun, I do some PvP or I come here on stream. But no, I do not play as much as I kind of wanted to, because the game just doesn't have content. that's it. You know, the game that like after you do your weeklies and your dailies, there isn't much else. At my current stage, if you're starting the game and you still have to rank up your gear to rank 30 and shit, oh my god, you have like so many things to do. But yeah, at this moment, it's kind of it is not happening. Okay, I don't know why. I think like my account has like a bug or something. Corvus on me. Indez, who you fooling? You play while you sleep? Yeah, no, that's my pilot. You know, I hire the pilot, so the pilot goes in and it farms for me, obviously. Now, I'll say that nowadays, aside from streaming, which I'm also not been streaming as much, but aside from streaming, I'll probably spend maybe around like 15 to 20 hours. Solid 15 to 20 hours per hour, per week. I will say like more to the 15 hours nowadays than to the 20. But I kind of wish that I could spend like more time playing the game, honestly. I just don't, because unfortunately it is what it is. Wait, what the hell? Auto accept. Wait. Wait, I think I fucked up. What happened? On me, 4 out of 30. Okay, let me invite this guy. Wait, chat. Okay, we have 6 people. Can I have like 2 more? At least 2 more? 6:30. I don't know why ultra resolution is still not available on the mobile after so long. I don't know either. Like, I mean, I don't even think it would work on my iPad. So I have the iPad Pro from like back in the day, probably with 7 years or something like that. It works fine. I mean, I play with like low resolution, but it's just fine, honestly. Yo, Sergio, how you doing? I can't decide. I am a druid main, but I want to change class to another class. What class is the most fun? I mean, that's like, what is the most fun? That's very subjective accordingly to what you think it's fun. So I'm gonna ask you another question. Based on what you see out there, whenever you see a class, what is the class that you always wanted to try it? So that's the answer. If you see a class that you, oh my god, like that actually looks cool, or looks strong, or looks this, or this, and you always wanted to try it, just go for it. There isn't much to it. Yo, Easy, what's up? Because I play every class. I think every class, it is fun in some kind of way, but depends on what you want and what you enjoy. Yo, Problem, what's up, man? How are you doing? I don't care until they improve the AFK systems. If they make the good drops on the gear and resources. Yeah, I also think like people are like, what is this notion that you think that you need to play also 8 hours per day to stay competitive? Like, where is this narrative coming from? Like, I just like, am I like getting disconnected out of the game, or what is happening? Like, you absolutely do not need to spend like 8 hours per day to stay competitive in this game, okay? Like, you just need, if you are spending 8 hours per day in this game at the end game, you probably just have too much time on your hands, and you're just doing like a lot of random things. You're probably just having fun, you know? You probably are doing PvP for fun, or you're doing dungeons, but if you're actually talking about like power progression, probably nothing a lot is happening. Yo, First Snake, thanks so much for the follow, brother. I played Diablo 3. I love Monk. Okay, between Monk or Barbarian, I feel like Barbarian, it is in a better state overall, if you talk about the game overall. Monk, it is also really good in PvP. It's okay-ish in PvE. So it's up to you. This game is really easy with a few minutes for the dailies. Yeah, like I will say that, for example, you will need, like I already tested here on the stream, you will need at least 5 hours and 30 minutes to 6 hours to do all the dailies. Sorry, to do all the weeklies, like your raids, the vault, or assembly, or Keons, or the terror rifts, or the killing Diablo, killing Wild Hunt, killing, doing your Abyssal Words weekly jams. You know, you do like this weekly stuff. It takes you about like 6 hours, maybe less. You can do it in a week. And then the rest, it's mainly about doing maybe 3 dungeons every day, which takes you about 5 minutes. And you can do 1 Terror Rift to collect the rest of the normal gems. But you also can do the normal gems every 3 days. And if you want and you just want to slack it off, you can just join a AFK farm group in open world. And you farm until you have the normal gems, and then you just log out. When you plan the next farmathon, I have to plan that. That's true, man. I don't think I have almost any gear, or I have like very few pieces from Inferno 12. So we'll probably be doing that soon. I mean, Robin, now with the AFK farm, you know, featured. I mean, like, listen, very soon. Okay, wait. I just remembered. There was, because like sometimes YouTube comments, they get kind of wild. You never know what is true or not, and there's a lot of people that lie as well. So there was this wild comment. There was someone saying that they actually want, they saw on the Chinese server that they have auto bots to farm dungeons. So I think that's fake. I think it's fake news, but I mean, if anyone here ever saw or play on the Chinese server and can confirm or deny, it will be interesting. How do you see the new instances or the new meta that they are giving a lot of healing and lifesteal to reduce the damage on the BG? I think like the meta are... It is super centric in tanks. So having overall damage reduction will just increase the power of the tanks. I just don't understand at all. What the fuck? Listen, why would you buff the Druid Bear? What? Like, what? Why would you buff the Druid Bear? Like, that shit is already so strong. And now you're gonna have the Stone Bear. Which, immunity to crowd control, it gives you a mega shield. And he has also damage reduction. It's just like so fucking insane. I just don't. It's like I said on my, like, most of the times that I do these answers things, they are just too many answers. Also, I still have to take like 1 or 2 hours to prepare the presentation for you guys. So a lot of times it's like my first reaction whenever I'm seeing that. So I remember I was looking at those Druid ancestors and I was like, hello, Blizzard, are we playing the same game? Are you guys actually going into battlegrounds facing these bears? I don't know, man. So yeah, like the damage reduction, I think is just gonna make like the tanks overall stronger. The Barbarian Ancestors, I don't think it's gonna change a lot, honestly, because, like, who the fuck wants to play support whenever you have the cleave build, which is, I mean, I'm actually really surprised that they did not nerf the cleave build for Barbarian. I think that went under the radar. Maybe someone is paying off someone at NetEase to not nerf Barb. Or maybe Barb is not meta in China, because that's what I feel, bro. I feel like depending on the region, like, there are different metas, and I think they always do the adjustments based on China, on the Chinese meta. You know? Yo, Mr. Eyes, what's up, man? The game is becoming a true mobile game now. Yeah. And that's like the turn-off part for me. It's like I played too many mobile games to know, like, the roadmap. And I'm seeing like red flags like happening like 24/7 nowadays. Like every patch there is a red flag that's like, holy shit. And but people, like, maybe they don't know, or probably they don't care. All they care is about their convenience, that now they can just, like, what I mean, I don't want to get into that. So I understand the convenience part, okay? But do we really want a game? Like, for me, I will just ban all across the board, like, AFK farming, okay? And this comes from someone that I sometimes also AFK farm, but I think it will be more beneficial for the game to remove it completely. And it was very confusing for me. Why do you go and you put 6 months ago the poison pools, and now you do like a 180, and now you're actually introducing the AFK farming? So instead of like doubling down and find another way to remove AFK farming completely out of the game, you actually go and you put the AFK farm as a feature. So it seems to me that is like that scenario that's like, if you cannot beat them, join them. You know that saying? that's how it feels. Just a second. It's getting like very sunny here and it's gonna get hot. Oh, dude. I don't know, man. I think it is a bad sign. Soon enough, I'm gonna tell you guys where this is gonna lead. It starts with you being able to AFK farm in the open world. Then soon enough, you're gonna be able to do AFK dungeons. You probably will also be able to click on the button to skip, you know, and farm, like, oh, farm the Elder Rifts for me, or farm the same way as you already send the pets, right? I think in the future, you're just gonna send the pets to like almost everything. And the game entirely will become just you log in, and it's gonna become literally just a mobile game. You know, like the classic mobile game that all you do is press like these tabs and you send everything to do the tasks. You send the team on expeditions or on missions or on this or on that. and then you log out. And what happens is, like, because you don't have to invest any time, and you probably don't even have more, like, you don't, even if you have very limited time, a video game should be like, okay, whenever I have time, I want to play it and I want to have fun, right? A video game is not designed to be freaking idle on your back pocket or on your table. Like, that's not even like good game design, in my opinion. And I don't think like anyone designs games for players to be AFK. I think like the only thing that maybe is beneficial for them is that, oh my god, look at all these stats for the stakeholders, you know? Oh my god, it looks so good on the meetings. Look at all of this play time. Our players are loving the game. They are playing so much more than they used to. Meanwhile, it's me just AFK farming my ass 24/7, you know? And the more that these features come, the less attachments you're gonna have through the game, and eventually you're just gonna become an absolute chore. Because now, at least you play the game to do the things. In the future, you're not even gonna do them, so it's just gonna get boring, even more boring, in my opinion. Auto farm equals more gems on the market, equals more players, equals more money. No, I don't think so, man. Listen, most of the gems in the market are from bots, okay? And I think that's also one of the reasons why they do not remove the bots out of the game. Yo, Rio, coming up with a Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome to the Wall of Legends. There you go, there you go, there you go. They removed 1 year of lifespan of the game with this feature. Yeah, the thing, like, for me, it's, I said on my video, right, that I might be completely wrong, chat, and I have no inside information on any of these, but it seems, bro, it seems like this is being such an extra push from the NetEase side. It really I feel like in the past months, like, NetEase just took over the game, and all the new features that they are adding, it's mainly like they are just merging the Chinese version into the Western version. And it started with the cosmetic wings. Now we have the AFK farming, and in the future we're gonna have like other shit. And there was a random dude in my calling me racist because I was saying that I don't want to play a Chinese game, and it has nothing to do with race, or like, if you think it has to do with race, you're just a fucking moron. Obviously, I'm talking about the cultural differences, the art style, and the things that you guys like in China are different than the things that I like here in the West. It's just so obvious. It's so insane. Like, some people just want to rage bait. I just said, you know what? Go back to the tweet. Go back to Twitter, man. It's like everyone in 2026 wants to make everything about race or politics. Like, it's really hot in Portugal, man. I have to put the AC. We want Wings Cosmetics. I don't want Wings Cosmetics at all. I don't want them at all. I think that the Wings Cosmetics, they look like absolutely dog shit. I don't think it fits the Diablo design. I'm not against the system of having Wings Cosmetics. I am against the design of those specific wings. Too shiny. It looks like literally like Mu Online or Ion or like Final Fantasy. You know, it just has a different look, that it's not the Blizzard art style, and it's not like the Diablo art style above all. That's how Lineage started. At the end was automatic, no fingers, even in PvP. Yeah. It's like the more... How can I... The easier it gets... It's kind of weird, but the easier it gets, the less attachment you're gonna have towards things. You know, the less value you're gonna bring it to it. It's like literally psychological. So it feels... So, for example, I'm telling you, I played World of Warcraft for many years, okay? And the worst thing, or one of the worst decisions that they actually could have made, was to put the summons, the meeting summons, or the summon stone in front of the dungeons, okay, and the raids. Because what happened is that then everybody used to summon people to the dungeons and nobody was running. And later on, they actually just made the system that now you want to go into a dungeon and you instantly teleport into a dungeon, okay? So this seems like, oh my god, this is so convenient. I don't have to leave the city. I can just teleport towards it. The consequence of that was that all of a sudden, after those updates, the world starts to look empty. There is nobody running towards the dungeons. There is no one to gank. There was nobody to interact. There was not... They stopped having that community feeling that existed in classic WoW, okay? So, be very careful whenever you ask for convenience in the games, because a lot of times comes with consequences, especially social consequences. And I also feel like we don't need to have, like, for example, we don't need to stay farming for like 8 hours, okay? Like I saw a few comments. People were like, yeah, but you can play for 8 hours. But you can play for 8 hours. First of all, I don't play for 8 hours. And second, you don't need to play for 8 hours if you want to be competitive. That is absolutely nonsense. You do your bounties. You do a few dungeons, especially your bounties, man. There is something that is very powerful in this game. It is this, okay? The catch-up mechanic on the Paragon server. If you fall a bit behind, you do a few bounties and you're gonna see your levels like whoop. You also have the battle pass. The thing, it's not this. The thing is, like, people want to sweat. And they always want to be always like 10 or 12 or, you know, 15 levels above the server Paragon. But you actually do not need that. So, and I also feel like I feel like the auto farm feature, it's not going to be as crazy as people are thinking. And if you already AFK farm, you will still AFK farm with the 3 necromancers, because it's still going to be better than turning on the freaking bot for an hour, okay? It's still going to be the same thing. You're still probably going to play the same way. Nothing going to change regarding that. You're gonna start streaming while wearing the 2K Rezo Fairy Wings? I'm not even gonna pull for that. For me, auto farming is a plus. I spend most of times PvP, and being able to farm the resources to upgrade your gear and enchant my secondaries, it is perfect. People who are passionate can still grind, and it's like an example that auto battle. I feel like they should definitely come up like with a different way. If they want to come up like with a auto farm feature, don't force me to stay logged in, right? Just make it in a way that I can send the pets. So, for example, a perfect feature that I do every day that a lot of people, they don't do, and is another very easy way for you to still have and gather a lot of resources. It is the Shard Storm. You do Shard Storm for like 5 minutes, and then after an hour, you get like a bunch of rewards. And it's a really nice way for you to actually get like every single day a bunch of resources.
Enemies fall before me.
So I agree that at a certain level, maybe like materials can get like very expensive, the enchanting. I also see a lot of people like enchanting like crazy in dogshit items, which doesn't help. But I feel like there are better ways, man. Like I feel like Shard Storm would have been a much better way to solve, like create a new game mode where you actually just spend maybe like 5, 10, or 15 minutes doing something, or maybe give us a city, give us like a factory, give us, I don't know, give us something inside the game that I am excited to build up my city or build up my guild hall, and that guild hall will actually be able to every day give me extra scraps, extra dust. You know what I'm saying? Anything, any of these ideas to solve the problem of resources would have been 10 times better than adding AFK farming features into the game, okay? It's not fun. Listen, it's not fun to AFK farm. There's nothing fun about it, okay? It's not fun, especially if you AFK farm on your phone. It's like, it's just gonna keep like, you're gonna keep your phone on for like an hour. I don't think there's nothing fun about it. And on top of that, you will have to be near it because it doesn't salvage. Like, why are you giving us like auto farm if you're not gonna give us auto salvage? Like, if I have the salvager trait, give me auto salvage. Like, I just, like, if you're gonna make the solution for the problem, at least solve it in the optimal way. There will be like 10,000 better options to expand the game, to be so much more interesting, to solve the actual problems of XP, materials, and like that. That's pretty much the two things, materials and XP, right? But you could attach it into a personal development system, or your guild system, or your warband, that you expand the warband, and the warband now has a factory that creates scraps. I mean, I don't know, man. Like all I'm saying is like, yes, you will take more work than just a fucking button that's gonna make like my character become a bot, but you'll have been so much nicer, man. So much nicer. Even like making a challenge mode, like a challenge Shard Storm, that instead of giving you 1 hour of resources, the challenge mode will be random every day. You actually had to try it out. Like, you actually had to figure it out how the fuck to do this. And then it will give you like 12 hours of resources instead of 1. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I am not against the... I am not like legit against for the fact that someone has a kid and job and doesn't have as much time. I'm not against that, and I understand the convenience. What I'm against is the solution that they are presenting to the players, because I also seen that type of solution in other games, and it leads into more like AFK shit, like skip buttons and things and that, and it's gonna lead to the future of all of those games. There's a reason why we don't play those games any longer, and there's a reason why those games now are considered old or outdated. So I hope that now I was able to explain a bit more like my stance and why I am against the AFK feature, and why I think that there shouldn't exist any kind of AFK like this. Any. For XP fix, the rest of the XP system from WoW implemented in Diablo Immortal with amazing. Yeah, that's, for example, you could have rested, and you could also and on top of that, you still have the server Paragon catch-up mechanic system. This will attract the type of players that are bad for the longevity of the game. I don't even think that. I don't even think that, man. I don't know. I don't even think. It's just like I look at this and I'm saying, okay, with these kind of decisions, in my opinion, it's not gonna lead to growth of Diablo Immortal. I still, after probably, listen, if for the past year that I've been covering news and updates about this game, I can legit not remember like actually good new content coming to game. It feels like every single major patch, it's just like very small things and a new feature or quality of life or like a new quest, like, oh, but cosmetics all the fucking time, and gems, because I know that those are the ones that they drive the money for the game. But I mean, I want to see the game expand. I want to see like new systems. I want to see like new cool shit. Giving me a button to AFK farm. And by the way, chat, I'm obviously gonna fucking use it, okay? Like, I understand the use case. I'm gonna use it, obviously. Like, if it's in the game, I'm gonna take advantage out of it. But still, it's not good for the game. Where is this Torrent map? Okay, so this is like in Shard, in Southern Dreadlands. So if you go to Southern Dreadlands, you're gonna have here at the top, you have Gully of the Madness waypoint. You run here to this red point. It's pretty much just a tower defense mode. You do it every day, it gives you legendary, and then it's gonna farm for 1 hour and it gives you like some extra resources. I work 18 hours per day, almost no breaks. After that time that I spend with the family, I have almost an hour to play. I like to spend that on PvP. But for example, imagine you had a system, like I said, that you could build something, a resource mechanism inside the game that, you know, you will have to farm first and build the city or build like the hall or whatever, or the factory. Or even like having to spend like 5 minutes to do this because it will be like very worth it. And it's not like you need to do it every single day. You probably just need to do it whenever you need the resources. Because I understand, like, nobody likes chores. And I think one of the things that the, like, World of Warcraft did very well back in the day was I was not farming 24/7. Like, also we have to stop, like, with this thing. Like, who the fuck is farming every day all the time? Like, you usually farm whenever you have a need, right? If you have a need, you go farm. Otherwise, you don't farm. Like, I tend to have these habits that I do Sharestorm every day, and because it's gonna compound over time. But you don't have to. You don't have to do this. It's just like if you need the resources, yeah, you can do this. You farm 24/7. You farm 24/7 because you want to, but like it's so capped. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless you are at the beginning of the game, okay, and I understand, like, you want to rush to get, like, all the rank to rank 30. But afterwards, it's not even that crazy. You run armor penetration, high penetration on your necro. Can you use the Bone Spirits PvP that you posted? You can use it because he applies the fear, but the potency, because if you have like lower potency, it's still gonna be effective but less effective. But that's the problem with Necromancer. Necromancer is really dependent to be very, very successful on potency, that's one of the reasons why for a new player it gets a bit complex to perform really well. I really don't care where to get the resources as long as low time investment. For you, it currently is AFK. But AFK is actually no low time investment because you still have to put the character. Also, it is like for me, even when I am AFK farm, I think it is super annoying because first, it kind of doesn't let me focus really well on the work because I'm also like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die every 10 minutes. So I don't think like I understand the utility, but I don't think it should be in the game, and we should replace it with something much better. You'll be so much better that you could have like some kind of system that you don't have to fucking stay AFK regardless of how you are AFK, and you just get like some extra resources. Will the button be stackable? No, I think you have 24 hours per week and that's about it. You check every hour and collect the resources for the next 10 minutes. Not optimal, but it works. Yeah, it works, but it is an annoyance. Like, wouldn't you much rather not even have to log in? Like, again, I also do that sometimes, but I am not in favor. I don't think, like, I feel like it is really bad to support AFK farm because it's not, like, actually good for the game. Not even for us as a player, it's just an annoyance. It's like, if it didn't existed, you kind of wouldn't do it because it doesn't exist. But because it exists, and it's like kind of, you still have to check it out every 10 minutes, you're still gonna do it, and everybody's gonna do it. So if everyone does it, then you also feel like you have to do it. I would much rather, when I have the time, I do something, you build something. I think it would be really cool to have like a warband, you know, hall that, or a factory or whatever. Like, I think that's much better. Also, will give like an extra meaning to the warband, or even the guild, whatever you want. You could put like the towers. The towers could start like giving XP, or instead of like these towers just giving like this shitty. You know, like you go here, what does it give? This gives like a 40% extra monster. Like, instead of just giving these towers could also give extra. I mean, they give extra XP and gold, but they could start giving like some scraps, you know. I don't know, they are, the thing is legit. We could be talking here about what they could have done. And I think personally there's 10,000 ways that it could have been so much more interesting for the player base, making the game actually healthier and better to grow than doubling down on the AFK farming. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think at the end of the day, I understand the convenience of AFK farm, but I will personally rather not having it, even if that costs me like less progression or whatever. And no, I do not play the game 8 hours per day, okay? When does the rank reset? I think it's on the 3rd or the 5th of May or something like that. So I think it's next week. What is the most important thing to do to get high DPS? Oh, it's not, there is not one single thing. There are like the DPS formula. It is, imagine like a puzzle, and that puzzle has 10 pieces, and you have to build those 10 pieces well. So it's not the resonance, it's not only the legendary gems, it's not just like your normal gems. It is a bunch of like little things. If you go to my channel, Joshua, I have like a DPS guide, how to 10x your damage. Just watch that, I go through every single thing. I love an addition to Sitting Guard where you could have a man with a scorpion weapon that powers up, and or a tower with power ups. But imagine if Sitting Guard. Oh my god! Imagine like instead of like doing that dog shit Sitting Guard mode. I know that some people they like the endless mode, but imagine you could have a challenge mode. That's such a good idea, Danny. Actually, you could build like your fortress, and then you have like an endless shard storm, right? There's always mobs coming. Oh my god, and you're always like collecting. Oh my god, that's actually like pretty interesting. Kind of low key, will be pretty interesting. I just don't see any kind of will from either Blizzard or NetEase to expand the game. I just don't. I just don't. Like to expand the game into a better way, you know, to actually grow like the player base. Yo, what's up, Flamer? When is the next class auction? Whenever like I'm done with Bard. Probably I'm gonna grind the instances for the Inferno 12 for the Barb, and then and I'm gonna see the rest.
I have given all to save my people.
All right. You guys really care about the game, but Blizzard cares about money. I mean, honestly, I think like I used to care more, and now I just have fun. And while I have fun, and whenever I don't have fun, I log out. You know. But of course, I am attached to the game. Of course, like I would like the game to be growing. Like I will like all of these things, but I mean it's not really up to me. I do actually the best that I can. I give my feedback. I try to do the best content for the game, but some things are out of like my, you know, like if you guys, like you guys don't know, but like for example, I was speaking with Ordet about that. Like if you guys know the kind of like sometimes hardcore like game changing feedback that we give, and it's just like it feels like sometimes you're just speaking. So whenever you feel like you're speaking to a wall, and doesn't matter how much you throw at the wall, nothing sticks, then you start, you know, just why would I care? Like if others don't care, why would I care, right? And then it gets a bit to that point, you know. And I personally go into waves.
Follow my lead.
So now I'm like, hey, if you guys want my feedback, I'm down. I'm down to have a meeting. I love to speak about this game, man. I love it. I like the game. I think the game is good, and I would like nothing for it to be successful.
Demons are trying to keep us from the prying evil. Join me in foiling their efforts, would you?
And I am not like the only creator feeling this way, because it's not just with me in specific, you know. It's just it's a generic feeling between the content creators, because also I understand that you know, the community sees like Diablo partners as the voice for the community, which we are, and we try to reflect the sentiments and the concerns and, you know, the feedback that the community has into them. And sometimes it's also frustrating that we give that feedback and it's not like the expectations are not met. To be honest, this patch was bigger than I expected.
The valley below. I will
This was not even decent. How?
fool has no idea what he's doing.
Wait.
Come with me.
How was this bigger than before? Like, the only big thing, it is the instances. Then there is the matchmaking feature for the beginning of the games. There is the AFK feature.
Is that all you
And
got?
what else? Those tiny quality of life features. There is the Tardic pearls in progression system. Am I missing something? Like, for a major patch, I mean, I don't think it's crazy. Like, I think, like, also maybe you're comparing, because they are minor patches and they are major patches. Like, this is a major patch. But also, we just had the collab with the fuck, dude. I'm so fucking done. Bro, it's like, I'm gonna be totally honest, guys, with you. Like, one of the reasons I was actually talking to my wife and saying, listen, I love you guys more than anything. I love my community. I love my fucking chat. Like, you guys are fucking fantastic. But god damn it, man. Like, sometimes, like, sometimes I still enjoy to make the videos. I still enjoy to play the game. But sometimes I'm not feeling like to stream Diablo Immortal, man. I just don't. So, nowadays, I'm only streaming the game whenever I am actually feeling like to stream the game. And you can say, yeah, maybe you can come here and stream something else. But I also, like, sometimes I don't feel like to stream something else. You know, like, I don't feel like to play other games. I just, actually, honestly, I just rather go to the fucking gym or watch something or go out. That's what I've been doing more. Doom. Yeah, what did I say? Oh, Berserker was last year. This is the Doom, yeah, the Doom collab. Yeah, this was a major patch. Obviously, this was a major patch. This is the patch with the ancestors. You just got back to the Diablo, and now you're lost with the Necro?
What is that?
I mean, Necromancer is probably one of the easiest classes. You just need two brain cells to play it. You just put your summons out, and they're gonna do everything for you. So in 5 hours, we're gonna have the new instances. So hopefully something will change. Also, like, we're gonna have the reset of the PvP season, which I'm also waiting for that. So we can test, like, new builds maybe for Barb. But from what I saw, chat, this is a hot take, but I don't think a lot's gonna change for Barb, to be fair. I just don't think so. Stream D4, it will be fun with the Warlock. I thought about it. I actually, like, I am downloading it. Wait. So, and now I have to update? Okay, I guess I have to update now. Yeah, I'm downloading it. But first, I still have, like, a few things that I want to do in Diablo Immortal. I like to get done, like, with the weeklies and the daily stuff. BK with a 36% crit chance sounds OP. For me, for example, like, that instance doesn't do much. Unless you probably bring it into PvP. Maybe in PvP it's gonna be good. But in PvE, it's probably useless. Useless if you are at the end game. Because everyone already has, like, pretty high crit. Barb with the instant dot resolve leap. Why are you using leap? What the fuck? Should be replacing your berserkers with the rank 2 leviathans. I mean, probably yeah. Probably yeah. That doesn't seem like a bad idea.
My enemies fall before me.
Oh, boys. Yo, Aldo. What's up, brother? Yo, Aldo, how you doing, man? We freaking love you, mate. Everyone needs time for themselves. No, I actually, listen, I sometimes have the time, but I just sometimes rather work in some other things. That's what has been happening. Should I do? I think I need to do these. I still didn't do the... Is there anyone in Pools of Wisdom that wants to do the weekly gems? Or just help out here on the Abyssal Verge? We gotta push the likes on the chat. How many likes we have, boys? How many likes we have? We have 32 likes. Sheesh, boys. We gotta up those likes.
I have much to show you.
Oh, what myself? I am doing great, man. I'm actually, chat. I think I am. I think the fact that I am leaving the house more often, it's actually making me slightly better, healthier. You still play? I see. Yeah, I still play. I became really good at managing my time in Diablo Immortal. I'm an absolutely freak at mid-maxing the time that I spend in this game nowadays. But obviously, whenever I'm here on the stream, I'm just yapping. But out of the stream, that's how I do it. Did you buy the chair already? Herman Millen is having a 24 sale. Bro, they don't. Listen, Morocco. I literally sent, like last month, another email to Herman Miller. Bro, they just do not answer. They do not. I think like I might have to go to Spain. I will probably need to go to Spain and buy directly in Spain, because they do not send to Portugal. I don't. That's outrageous. Like this is the country of Cristiano Ronaldo. How the fuck you do not send your chair here? And oh my god. Okay, and there was also another chair that I saw, which is like almost as good as the Embody, but it's not the one that I wanted. But they only produce it in the States, okay? And for me to send the chair to Portugal, so first the chair was already 2,300 euros, which was like $2,600, and I had to pay 600 extra dollars for delivery. And I'm like, yep, no thanks. You have to travel to Spain to buy the chair? Yeah, because they only send to Spain. But I mean, like, Spain is like 3 hours. 2 or 3 hours out of, like, from my town. What is the US? The US, it is the Antares chair. Let me see if yeah, Antares. This one. This one here. Okay, now I fucking show you guys this. Gaming. No, I don't want to put my mail. Okay, the chair. Yeah, it looks like this. I mean, it seems like show me the chair. Yeah, it's this one. This one. There is this one, but I think this one looks like shit. Like, it's not cool. It looks like if I buy this specific chair, it's like I'm officially an old man. I'm literally officially an old man. That's how I feel about it. This is the one I really want. Embody gaming. Oh man, listen, I jerk off to this chair probably 10 times a day, okay? And bro, this chair is so fucking beautiful. It's crazy. I just love it. It just looks so sick. And because I'm a designer, it just matters. Looks matters to me. It's like looks maxing, boys. Looks maxing over here. Bro, it just looks fucking like look at this back, bro. Ooh, that's sexy. That's sexy, boys. But yeah, I wish I could buy it. Unfortunately, bro, 24% off. Okay, I don't want to... Wait. Let me try to shop. No, I'm sure it's not gonna work. I'm continuing United States, Canada. Yeah, this is the problems. You know, Canada, States. But even if I go here and I change here the regions, okay, and I put like locations. Where is my location? Oh fuck! Oh, wait! I don't want to dox myself on the stream. Portugal. Okay. Yeah, they don't send it. They don't send it. Okay. Please chat. I in these things on the internet, you kind of gotta... Like, I don't mind it says that it is in Portugal. I just don't want it to be like my specific address. I don't want your mom to come here and visit me at night. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, I have to transfer. No, not this. Extract. But that's actually a good time. So you know what is the stupid thing, Morocco, is that I can actually buy the normal embody, but not the gaming. But the problem with the normal embody is that okay, actually I'm not gonna do the endless today. You know what? I can do it. It doesn't matter. Because like the normal one, it doesn't have the extra padding, and it doesn't have like certain things that makes like the chair more comfortable. The one that is for gamers is for the gamers for the reason. It's because gamers spend a lot of time.
35 cents.
Sad.
Hope you get the chair one day soon.
I will, man. I just need to get like ultra famous, and once I get ultra famous, Edmund Miller is gonna send me one that has my name on the back. That's what I'm waiting. Thank you so much for the tube, man. Why am I taking so much damage? What? Chat. What is going on? Why? Okay, can someone explain me what is happening? Why am I losing so much health? Okay. Was that a bug? I think that was just a bug. Yeah, I think that was just a bug. Just come to the States and bring that shit on your back. You know what? Can I? Probably I can actually send it on the plane. That'll be cool. But that's unfortunately how successful like certain companies are, that they don't like. I sent already like three emails to them through like the contact forum, I also tried like to reach out through the support line, and I just never got an answer. It is what it is, boys. In Spain, we say that if Portugal sank, we would have a lot more beaches. Oh, that's probably true. Vatana, what's up, man? Hunt coil or blood flow? Both. It's not a one or the other. It is one and the other. But if you can only pick one, I will take the hunt coil any day, bro. Weekly's done in 4 hours. Let's go. I'll probably just join here like some random peeps. Sometimes, chat, I kind of wish that, you know, I didn't enjoy to play this game as much because it'll be like so much easier to play something else nowadays. But I still do enjoy, man. And I went to Germany and I was like, you know, at the Diablo booths and all these things. And I like it, man. I genuinely enjoy the game. And that's why I still care, you know. A lot of people tell me to, oh, you shouldn't care this and that, but I mean, I do. I like it. All right. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Okay, I got like really confused of what happened at the beginning of these. Like, why did I had like why was I dying? Okay. All right, weekly reward. It is done. So all you need is to reach to 7,000 and then you can just leave. Fine. So now you go here. You can go to the mail. So you don't lose anything if you leave. It's gonna be here on your mailbox. These are from the raids. Also, now I am already 1,400. So I can probably go and start looking at like these green set items and the demonic remains. So let's go here. What do I have? Okay, 14 willpower. We're cooking. Nice. Which means that we don't need any of the rest. Good, good. That was a good one. Okay. Probably I can put this one and then we're just gonna reroll into 42 willpower. I can also do the same here. Oh, wow. 40 willpower here. All right. And okay, 14 willpower here as well. So let me see here if I have 40 willpower. No. So this is like the old one. I don't want that. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Demonic reforging. Where is 42 in vitality? I don't want these. Unlock before. Oh, I need to unlock these. Okay, that's weird. You kind of have to unlock before. Okay, so willpower and strength. So we're gonna reroll to try to get here the 14 willpower. There we go. Select the new attributes. And gonna go here. Hopefully we're gonna get lucky. Okay, I don't want triple. But this one is kind of crazy. Wait a second. That one was kind of crazy. Like the amount of combat rating that actually gave me was nuts. Okay, is this one 614? I don't need these. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one here. Okay, so these like sweat mid maxing, like more. Okay, there you go. 40 willpower. So right now I only have 40 willpower. This is like the way that you can boost a bit more your secondaries. It's very good for if you're struggling with secondaries in PvE. It's very good for PvP. Yo, Ian, what's up, man? Is it a good idea to replace Colossus with Spiteful Blood? I mean, I love Colossus. I am never gonna take my Colossus engine, but it will depend on the ranks. I mean, if your Spiteful Blood is really high rank compared to your Colossus, maybe. But I feel like the increased size, man, and the mobility that this gives, it's just so strong. I think it is too strong to not use it. Indez, was it Funyuns or Fun? What are you talking about? what are you talking about, Trover? All right. Is there any good content to react, chat? If there is any good content, any good Diablo Immortal video or anything like that, we can probably do a bit of a reaction later on. Okay, buy here the contracts. Oh, look at these boys. 750 contracts. Woo. I think very soon we will do the familiars stream. Very soon, very soon. Probably I'm gonna keep that one for the cleave though. Can I get lucky? Please. No. 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 Man, always the same thing. Never lucky, man.
You've got the gold, I've got the combat.
We have the finest. Thank you for your visit. We have the finest goods the world over.
Okay. All these. What class should you play? You're also free to play 3K. I mean, it's free to play 3K Rezo. You can play whatever. Like, you actually have like no limitations as long as you have your account well built. AFK farm, not AFK, birds +3. Let me see if I can find here some people.
Where shall we go?
Okay, we got one guy. But I think like right now, if I had to pick like what are the top classes to do PvE, it also depends on what you like and enjoy. But I'll say like Barb, Blood Knight. If you like Summons Necromancer, I'm not like a huge fan of like this new build. Crusader is still the same thing. It's still strong, but it's still the same thing. You have Druid. The Druid is really, really fast. You mean that new patch are coming very soon? No, but I don't know. I don't know if he will. I mean, we already had like so many leaks regarding that new pets are coming. that I honestly I don't know when they are coming, because like those pets are already made. It's very weird why they didn't add in the game. They already made, they already got leaked. They got leaked like a year ago. I just think I'm just tired of waiting for the new pets. And you know how insane it's gonna be that I'm gonna pull for it, and I am so certain the day that I'm gonna pull for it, probably the next weeks they're gonna announce the new pet. I'll say BK is the highest single target DPS for raids. Yeah, it's probably the best class for that. But it also works quite well in dungeons. It's just a bit more. It needs a bit more effort. I mean, like, my Blood Knight single target in PvE was crazy. I was literally out DPSing, like, even like big whales. I can't do that on Barb. Barb doesn't have like the best single target, unfortunately. It's not bad, but it's not the best. What do you recommend to switch after Barb? Mainly PvE. Like, what do you enjoy to play? Do you enjoy range classes? I think like we are also getting to a point in Diablo Immortal that all the classes probably may be, except like Wizard, but even the Wizard are pretty good for PvE. Like, you can, like, if you are 10,000 resonance, sorry, 3,000 resonance, you have like a good account well built. You can just play with whatever you want, and you're still gonna perform well. And you know what is actually making me having a bit higher, like, it's becoming harder and harder for me to actually judge sometimes like certain classes. Because like my account right now, it is just so strong that I just cruise through the game. I literally just do. Whatever is the class that I pick up, like I go and I just do a lot of damage. You're a fan of health regen? Okay, so if you're a fan of health regen, there's only two classes can do that. It is Barbarian or Blood Knight. I think that the major update will be a game changer. Well, the next major update is in a long time, because we just had the update. Like, tomorrow is gonna be the major update. And I think the next major update is gonna be the Warlock in June. So it's still gonna be a month and what? A month and a few weeks, probably. A month and a half until like it comes out. I think like the Druid is gonna be cool. What is this build? This build is just run and kill everything. It's my farming build. If you go to my channel, like, you're probably gonna find it there on the bottom. This is not the major patch. Major patch comes, yeah, but it's like a bigger one as well. It's like the intermediate major patch. Because he is the one that brings the ancestors and that stuff. So usually you have the one every 3 months that brings like the new quest, etc. Blah blah blah, right? And then you have the other one that brings the ancestors. Those tends to be like the boats, like the bigger patches. And in between, you most likely just have like minor patches. Because they cannot go like 3 months without doing something a bit bigger though. Man, I love Winds of Fortune to do this Abyssal Verge. It's so good. You do it in half of the time. It's awesome. The only downside for me of the Winds of Fortune is that for 3 days, I barely play the game. Because I'm waiting for like those legendary... the normal gems, you know? The daily normal gems that you can stack them. Up to 36. But it is a way to meet max, for sure. All right. I don't know why my hand is paining. I'm not even being playing at all. Chat, can you guys imagine if I over like this last year I built something on my hand? That'll be unfortunate. Maybe like during the gym or something. I messed it up. Let me go here and change controllers. Yeah, it's better. But I saw like that leak for the warlock from Nan. I think the warlock is gonna look kind of cool. I think it will look kind of cool, honestly. I still haven't played it, but I have a good feeling about it. Warlock in almost every single game that I see, like, it tends to be quite OP. But I really like the big summon. I just hope like the big summon, like that big demon, it won't be like for example like the golem, you know? I feel like the golem, it is kind of okay. It's not like very exciting to play with him in Diablo Immortal. So the fact that you could actually interact with the new demon, so you have like this whip, and if you whip your demon, he actually gets enraged and it does more damage. I thought that synergy of skills, I think it was like, wow. That's what I actually want to see more. Wait, did I mess up these? Oh my god. I didn't. Hello?
Much better. I need aid. My enemies fall before me.
It's weird to see Blizzard leaking its own content when it's supposed to be a secret. Yeah, I think it was surprising. I was not expecting it at all. I was like, I was watching. What I was watching? No. We were watching, or One Piece, or like a show. I don't know. It was something. And I started like receiving some DMs saying, hey, did you see like the Warlock gameplay just got leaked by and then I went to check it out. It's like, what? I think they are trying to build up some hype, which I think it is also nice. A lot of like the things that we also saw in the footage most likely are gonna be slightly changed, like the skills, like we saw like the design of the skills, the artwork, and like certain things most likely are gonna change. But it was just like cool to see, honestly, the class in action. I think it creates more hype than just like waiting every 3 months or something like that.
My enemies fall before me.
400 2k reso, would you go druid or bk for this meta? You mean for PvE or PvP? I think druid is superior. I think druid is quite superior in almost every single way. The only thing that is not better than Blood Knight is probably like raid content single target. But let's be honest, how much time do we actually spend in raids, right? We don't spend like that much time. So I rather to always play like a class that it is better at doing the daily stuff, like doing dungeons like really fast, farming really fast. That's what I'm looking for. But obviously it's cool to do a lot of damage on the dummy, and like I also get excited for that. I'll probably do soon like a class tier list. It's been a while since I have done one. Would you guys want me to do one, like a class tier list and maybe like a gem tier list update? Because also it's been a while. We already got like new gems. I still cannot believe like the the amount of drama that Crucible created. It was insane to me. Like it's such an easy gem to analyze. Okay, we're doing good, doing good. This party is a bit slow, but I mean, it is what it is. It's what we have, boys. Class for PvE and PvP separate. Yeah, that's usually how I do it. I think it's very hard to put everything in one. I could try to make a video that I could put them both together though. Not like what is the best class tier list, but like do like both of tier lists in the same video. I have to think about it. I kind of would like to have a better format. Do you know if you're getting mirrored tomorrow? I mean, if there is anyone here from Southeast Asia, probably they can tell you. Let me see here. World chat, but I don't think it is. So I was seeing here on the Discord. I don't think we have. When was the last time we had the mirror jewels? Probably was a while. And point out the champs for the single target. Usually I do cover. Whenever I cover like the class, I say why I think it's that tiered and what I think is strong at and what is weak at. No mirror in Southeast Asia? Okay, so then it won't be coming here. I will say like if the mirror will come, probably will come like next week. it's kind of insane, like, because you have to, if you are an old school player, like, and you've been playing for over 2 years, Mirror Jewels used to be a annual, like an annual event. Like, you used to get a Mirror Jewels every year on the anniversary, and now we get it almost every week. The meters lately is around the first week of the month. Yeah, then probably is gonna be like next week. Let me see if I already got this. Okay, how much we left? Okay, only a few left. Yo, Brutus, how you doing, man? Can you help me with my Demon Hunter? What do you need, Stabby? Yo, Moody's. How you doing, man? I'm doing here very quickly the weekly jams. It's almost done. So we get these out of the way. We already had a very heated conversation in the start about the new patch, the AFK farming. I'll probably will make a video, a better video. First of all, I am waiting for the patch. Okay, I want the patch to come, and I want to test the AFK farming feature, for me, and then I will gather my thoughts and I'll make a video about it more in depth of why I believe that is a bad thing for the Diablo Immortal. Because, like, whenever I was, like, doing the update, I mean, like, those are first thoughts, like, reaction thoughts, so. Yo, Dan, what's up, man? Why you down? It's because of my fat ass, bro. It's too heavy to carry it. Can you play Necro with a high armor pen? Yeah, you can. I mean, you can play any class, but some classes are a bit more dependent on potency than others.
Taste the fury of the ancients.
So, for example, like, I'll say a lot of, like, the builds that Crusader had was also very dependent on potency, but now there was, like, this horse build, right? And the horse build is mainly, like, it doesn't require almost any potency. So that was good. But I think, like, in terms of Necromancer, like, it will work and you're still gonna do fine, but the higher potency you have, the better the Necromancer becomes. Okay, we need one more for Verge. Yo, Toxic, what's up, man? I agree with what you said in the Echo podcast. The game needs more activity to engage players, no more cruising 24/7 AFK farm. Yeah, I think, like, if the problem is that, casual players, they fall off on XP and materials and these, I think there will be, like, so many other better solutions to fix the problem. Like, we already talked about it, like a challenge shard storm that you do it, and instead of giving 1 hour of materials, will give you maybe like 10 or 12 hours of materials. We talked about maybe the warband, you'll have a system that the sitting guard becomes like you have to upgrade your warband sitting guard, and like it keeps defending from mobs, and you log in the game every 24 hours and you have extra XP and resources. There are games that they have some kind of like factory or resource collection. Some they have an island, a city, whatever. It makes it kind of nice. But also I think you should work for it. Like, right, you should farm into getting it to become better. So at the beginning, like, the base looks like shit, and you know, you just keep farming and building it up and upgrading it. I think that's nice. Like, for example, I have been playing Dragoneer. I also did a promotion, a sponsored video for them, but I actually like the game, and the game has an island system, which it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Every time that there is a game that has like some kind of like city building that you have to upgrade these and that, it's just, for me, it's exciting. It's enjoyable. Okay. All right. Let's ride. Which class you'll say works better? Focus on armor pen and resistance for PvP. Monk, Barb, Crusader, Tempest. Even like Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter as well. Any class that it just relies on heavy damage and burst, and it needs to have resistance so they don't get caught in CC, you know, basically. I was hoping we're gonna get an instance for Zayder to make the horse build without the dead slots. We got the stupid shields up. I feel like there's gonna be a nice PvP build coming out of like those instances from Crusader though. Just but I also think, Chad, I may be wrong, but I feel like Necromancer with the new pants instance, it's gonna be OP. I believe it's gonna be OP. Because the new pants instance will allow you to go inside an ally, literally going up his ass, riding him, buff him up. Probably you will also gonna be able to do, I don't know if you can do damage, but you can bring like some damage reductions, and like I think it's gonna be really strong. And if you are, for example, like Ugly Mo, like it doesn't have a lot of potency, but if you imagine if he plays that build you don't need like potency or armor penetration. You just need to be like more like support, and you just go and you support your whale. So I played League of Legends for a while, and there was like this champion, which the name is Yumi, and Yumi kind of literally broke the game, because Yumi was a support that will speed up, heal, and something else. And because of the fact that Yumi was immune to damage because it was on top of the or inside the AD carry, it made the AD carry so strong that they will just, like a good AD carry will just like kill everything. So I think it might be quite enjoyable. I'm very curious for that one. Or maybe just go inside a bear. Can you imagine like going inside a bear? And how tanky can the bear become? Now we're gonna have the stone bear, which is gonna be interesting. How many necros can one player receive? Oh, it's gonna be a gangbang. Oh, that's actually very interesting. Probably just one, right? Oh my god, can you imagine like a team a team of like 4 necros, and then you have one whale, and then all the 4 necros just stack on top of like the same guy? Oh dude, that'll be like so cool. But I feel like it is also important for them to also bring and give space for builds with support builds, because, you know, like unfortunately, there's only so much that your resonance can carry you. Human centipede meta. Bro, that movie, it's so cursed. I still remember like my friends say, "Oh my god, you have to watch this movie." And I'm like, and after we watched the movie, I was like, why did I have to watch this? Like, what the fuck? Like, why did you say that I had to watch this? Like, now I cannot unseen anymore. Is there any build for Demon Hunter that you play that will surpass Barbs in terms of DPS? Not really. They are almost like the same. They have almost the same problem. Because both classes, they use the channeling. Once the channel from the Whirlwind or from the Strafe is finished, then both classes will struggle a lot to keep up with the DPS. But I think like Demon Hunter and Barb, they do more or less like the same damage. But I think like probably Barb, because it's faster and reaches first to the mobs, maybe has like an advantage. I agree with the support metas. We need more support builds in the game, but playable. Yeah. The problem that I think is going to happen, Mocheros, is like, for example, now with the Barb, they are trying to make like a support healing Barb. I feel like as a concept, it is awesome. I think the concept is awesome. But I don't know if you're going to see a lot of Barbs actually playing that, because the cleave meta was not nerfed. And unless the support meta, it is absolutely insane, like completely broken, I do not see any Barbarian actually moving away from the cleave. Unless you just like to play tank, for example. You like to play heavy tanks. And like that might be cool. But it might be an option for like a new player or like a low reso to be slightly more useful, because if you're low reso, you don't have secondaries, you don't have resonance, you don't even have your account well built. Yeah, probably it's better to just go into a support role, like damage reduction, healing, and all this good stuff. What is the other concern? What also concerns you is that could be a lot of AFK necros in the hosts, and that will fully ruin the battleground forever. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a cooldown to the raid form, right? So I don't think you're gonna be able to stay there all the time. I think it's just like you go in, and then after a few seconds you go out. But the thing is, like, then if you kill the guy that they are on, then they're probably gonna come out and they're gonna be very squishy, because now they don't have a raid form, you know? Because like Necromancer, it is super squishy, man. Like, if you get caught inside battlegrounds without the raid form, you are dead, sir. You are actually dead. Like 1-2 attacks from a Barb and you're done. Yo, Cisco, what's up, man? What if the Necro has a new gay one will be the... Okay. I barely could read that phrase well. I just switched to Necro, but after you describe the new spell, I'm not sure I want to play it. I mean, Maybe, listen, you never know until they try it, produce, you know? Many that go, they never come back. So, you never know, brother. You never know. Let me just do this.
Fresh meat.
Let me see what we have here. Yo, Diego, thank you so much for the sub, brother. Did I got kicked? Or they didn't accept? Okay, I guess it didn't accept. Okay, so let me think. What can I do? Okay, I can do the orange mob. By the way, you guys want to see how many loyalty points I have? And I actually like stopped farming as much. But I have right now 4,187. So we are doing quite well. Getting ready for that warlock. Man, it's getting so hard to actually, like, open world is so bad to get geared, man. Open world or trying to get like legendaries in all these places, it's so hard. Like, most of the gear that it drops is like absolutely trash. Okay, we see it. Legendary crest. No, red crest. Feels bad. With the barb, I want to pair with the necro. Attach my umbilical cord chain to them, and then popped. Oh my god! What is going on, chat? What the hell? Yeah, this method definitely is gonna bring some spicy. Definitely some spicy builds. Is your Demon Hunter build still good today? Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, Demon Hunter, after probably a year, maybe more than a year now, it is still running the same build. That's how good it was. Unbeatable, chat. We made such a strong build that even after a year and probably a year and a half, it's still like probably the best one. Okay, we got the orange mob. This was extremely fast, so that was nice. Hey, I guess I'm gonna do here 2 bounties, just 2 bounties, no more than that. Then we're probably gonna go and do like a Terror Rift or something. And tomorrow we're gonna have a hard grind for the new instances. I'm looking forward for the only druid builds you need. Druid has not changed that much. Like, you have the... Like, the problem with the... I'll tell you the problem with the Druid. Druid has a lot of builds. But not every single build actually got updated. Like, the bear build for PvP is still, like, almost the same. The primary attack one, it is still the same as it was. The werewolf build in PvE or PvP, it is still the same. You have also the support build, you have the summons build. Summons build is not that nice, but some people want it. And then you have, in my opinion, the stronger one, which is the stag one. I think that's probably the stronger one.
That feels much better.
Can you explain me what is this new feature? Okay, so this new feature will give you 24 hours per week. So imagine you are in the open world and then you click on the button, and basically it's just gonna turn your character into a bot. So it's gonna randomly start attacking mobs in the open world, and it's like AFK farm, but like in the game, like inbuilt in the game. So I think what happened was like, okay, we cannot prevent this AFK farming from the Necromancer, which, by the way, I believe that is still gonna be better than using this feature. If you really want AFK farm, I think it is gonna be superior than using the bot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But something's not adding up. We have 1 hour blessing per day. Shouldn't be 7 per week, right? No, one feature has nothing to do with the other. Those are two different things. Like, it's gonna be inside the blessings, but the blessings it's one system, and the AFK farming is another thing. So the AFK farming, you have 24 hours per week, and you can only be AFK for a maximum of 1 hour. And then I think it stops. I think that's how it is. But the blessing is a different thing. All of these are strategies to keep, like the blessing, for example. This blessing, it is probably one of the biggest scams in this game, okay? This does, I would say, almost nothing, okay? From time to time, it may help with the new instances. It may help from time to time, but most of the times, it's just a scam. So it's just like ways for you to feel like you have to log in. It's just like FOMO. That's like the thing I don't like. Like I always hated like mobile games because of like these things. They are always trying to create some sort of FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out, right? Fear of missing out on the gym. Fear of missing out that, oh my god, I'm almost capped. That's 6 hours. Like I always want to try to min-max my gains inside the game, you know. So they are always trying to come up with these things. It does get you, yeah, sometimes it gives you like a gear from the other class, but I never got like the Inferno 11 instance from a new class. Usually just something like old or random. You will not see one active player before raid time and assembly. Why? Because they are all gonna be AFK farming. Yo, Platoons, what's up, man? How many seconds Necromancer can stay inside the other team player? It's unknown. Like, we don't know yet. We will know tomorrow, whenever we have the instances. Yo, Philippe, what's up? To the bone. This build is really bad for what am I doing, but I was just lazy to change the build. What am I doing? We are just yapping about like the new patch, and I was just like, you know, I had to do the dailies and all these things, and you know, the patch is gonna come tomorrow. I was missing you guys as well, so I wanted to come live a bit. All right. Are we also done with this? But probably like maybe later on I don't think I'm gonna play Diablo 4 on the stream, but maybe like I'm gonna play like later on. or maybe tomorrow or something. I think I'm just finished downloading the game. It was quite big. Yeah, I just finished downloading the game. The new expansion is here, so I kind of wanted to play with the Warlock, but we'll see. They also put it like the day of the expansion release in the day that we're gonna have the new patch. It's so annoying. I still didn't do this. Is buying legendary gems for food viable? Which ones should you look for? I mean, at a certain point, if you are a spender, you might need to. But ideally, you want to pull for the crest. But you most likely will have to also buy from the shop. But if you're not a spender, I will probably not do that. Okay, so we did Verge. We did the dailies. I am saving the battle pass for next Monday. Tomorrow we're gonna have the new instances. Oh, I wanted to do some one terrorist. Yeah, the one starts for 400. Minimum price probably is the best ones for sure. I guess it's good for the massive reporting online players, but zero real interactions. Yeah, I feel like the more convenience we have, actually, it probably is gonna make like the games, like, I don't know, because like even in the AFK farming, in the open world, you still have like to join a party, and make a group and somehow still communicate with the players. But now, if everyone's just gonna, you know, turn on their bots. They turn on the bot and nobody has to interact with anyone. Probably we're gonna be losing one of the most important things about this game, which is the community. Like, this game probably has one of the best communities that I've seen in a long time. 100% the best mobile game community that I have been a part. Like, you can actually feel it inside. Like, I'm inside this server and I know the majority of the players. You guys probably know the majority of the players inside your server. And in other games, like, that doesn't happen as much. Any tips for the DI player, free-to-play hardcore? I mean, like, you can just go and just go to my YouTube, man. You have like the Indez YT, and you will find it out over there. The Druid Answers looks good. Oh, they look. I just don't understand why they look so good. 4 bear. I didn't understand that. Like, why would you make like better instances for bear? Bear was already like pretty good. I got like so confused. Yo, SK, what's up? Beside WoW, in all games I have played, the DI has the best community. Yeah, I'll put like WoW in the difference. Like, WoW is a desktop game, right? A PC game, like with a massive community. But it's just like a different thing, right? Like, we have to compare like games with games, you know, like. So whenever like that's why I think it is hard to compare, for example, Diablo Immortal to Diablo 4, or even like Diablo Immortal to Path of Exile, right? They are like, first, they are in 2 very different platforms. Like, you cannot really compare like a mobile game to a desktop game, in my opinion. I think. All we're gonna do now is AFK. Damn right, boy. Damn right. We're probably gonna be doing like some, you know, probably gonna be doing some, you know, freaking. What can we do? We probably can go and do like a 24-hour stream. That could be like really, really good, right? Like if you think about it, a 24-hour stream where you can just pretty much go and just like AFK farm all day, that'll be crazy. Hey, we gotta abuse the new system. We actually gotta probably try it out. That's probably gonna be my next idea for the next subathon. It could be cool. It could be cool. What do you think about Diablo Immortal when we are a year further? When we are a year further. What do you think about the... What do you mean by that, Baba? Like in a year from now? I don't know, man. I mean, I think like in the past like months they have been making like kind of sus like features and things. Oh, how will it be like in 2027? I mean, if I had to guess, man, I think that this game, I think it's still gonna be here for a while because it is Blizzard, right? I think it still does like a decent amount of money for them. It is still Diablo. They don't have any other like Diablo mobile game, right? But I don't see this game like popping off. I think it like, in a way, it feels like sometimes like it's in maintenance mode. And then like I see like them bringing this AFK farming like cosmetics, and then it's like I just don't see them like caring about actually expanding the game, like making like new game modes, maybe like new dungeons, like cooler stuff, like I mean fun stuff, bring like fun stuff into the game. Like I don't know. It feels like we are like, you know an hamster, and then when you have the hamster wheel, this like keeps spinning and we keep rotating, and I feel like we are in this vicious cycle, which is new instances, new gems, new cosmetics, here and there some new features, quality of life features, but no actual new content. I mean, yeah, we have a quest, a 20-30 minutes quest every 3 months, but is that really like, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say by this is just like, I'm just not like very hopeful for that this game is gonna grow higher than whatever it is, just because like it doesn't feel like the vision is there for it, you know. I think like the mobile games industry is all about converting new players, and I see they are trying to put a lot of efforts into keep trying to get new players and improving the new player experience. You know, that's why they have like a lot of like new quality features, quality of life features and these things, and they make our life easier, because also it's gonna make the life of free-to-plays and low spenders and like new players easier. But I feel like the game is quite freaking stuck right now. Quite stuck. It's stuck on a loop, basically, which feels like it is like in maintenance, which is not, but that's how it feels.
fresh meat.
So I think the game slowly but slowly will get, you know, better in terms of like this quality of life features and this and that, but I don't think the game is gonna expand much more. And I feel like as they keep introducing more and more classes, I really believe that the logistic of creating instances every 10 weeks for now 10 classes, it's gonna be insane. Which means a new class means instances every 10 weeks. Every time you want to make a cosmetic, you're also gonna have to make like for another class. So balance changes now are gonna be even more complex, which probably means that they are gonna come like in a slower pace, because the game just starts getting a bit more complex over time, you know? The more you add to the game. And when you have a lot of players bored, they want to quit, but they invested too much money to give up exactly how it feels. I mean, like, that's always like
Much better.
even if you spend money in a video game or whatever you want to spend, you have to spend it in a way that you actually don't really like. If you ever stop playing the game, like, you don't need that money, right? But because if you do, then it's really fucked up. So for me, like, what I really do, I just pretty much just play less, and whenever I'm excited about something, I play more. And that's how I go about things. Because, like, in the past, maybe like not this January, last January 2025, I was like, I actually was like pretty mad at the game because I was playing all the freaking time and I just wanted like the game to bring more content than this. And now I'm just like, you know what? I will play it. I will have fun while I have things to do. Whenever I don't have things to do, I just log out. And I'll wait for the new season, or I'll wait for the new content. I'll play it and then I just go do something else, or I'll go play something else. I feel like that's, in my opinion, like the most healthy way for me to play this game and avoid burning out. Because, like, if one day I burn out, then I don't want to create more content. But I still enjoy to create content for the game. Just maybe not like stream every day Diablo Immortal, for example. How hard is to make a dungeon? I guess it must be really hard, man. I guess it must be really hard because goddamn, I don't remember the last time we got one. I don't think we ever got one since I started to play this game, though. So, yeah. I mean, they keep trying to bring, like, new affixes for the challenge dungeons. But I mean, like, at this point, I feel like we are so strong. At least my account. Obviously, if you're a new player, you're still probably gonna struggle. But even my account, like, I think I am so strong. Like, even challenge dungeons, I just do them, and like, I don't really care if there is an affixes or not. Like, there are some affixes like in challenge dungeons, which they are a bit annoying. But but most of them, like, I don't even check which affix it is. I just, like, I cruise through the dungeon, I kill everything, and that's about it. I hope that next update they will increase the gear to level 40. I really hope that that will never happen. And the reason is because first, let's be honest, getting to level 30 was already, I think it was already a tough a challenging mission, but I think it is like it is hard enough to a point that it takes a while, but it's not like exhausting. But I don't want a new player to actually have to grind until level 40. And on top of that, I just think if they actually increase to level 40, the gear rank is just like another really lazy, boring way for them to just give us something else to do. And it feels like the game, the team is lacking a lot of inspiration, or inspiration, or the resources to do cooler shit, you know. One or the other. It takes forever to level 30. I mean, it doesn't take forever. Probably takes like now with the Seeker's Paths, it'll take a few months. I think it takes like long enough that it is challenging, but it's not like, yeah, I'm gonna be here like 10 years to level up this. If everybody will stop buying the new skins, I guess they'll change the strategy. I don't think that's the issue, because like here's the thing: if you don't have money in the game, you also will not have money. Like, here's how business they work, right? If the poorly this game does, the less resources we'll have, right? That's just how it is, right? It doesn't mean that also that's one of the reasons why they should only put pay to win stuff. But that's for sure. Like the less money these will do, probably the less resources we'll have, the smaller the team for Diablo Immortal will be, and the less content will come to the game, right? So going on the strike, this and that, I don't think like it really changes. And also like I don't think the problem are cosmetics. I don't think it's the fact that it exists cosmetics is the reason why we don't have like more content. Because for example, I'll give you the example of like Path of Exile, right? Path of Exile like does crazy cosmetics every season, and still brings banger content every 4 months or every 3 months. It depends on the timeline. Almost 4 years, and I haven't. I have one more level 30 to get. I mean, Snipes, but you are special. You know what I'm saying? So special people have special problems. Some people only play for the cosmetics. Yeah, some people only play for the cosmetics. Others just play for the swipe. Others only play for the PvP. There are like so many types of players, right? And I think like at the end of the day, chat, to be very honest, since the start, I believe that this game, it's not designed for me as imagine their avatar on the office of like the ideal customer. It's not me, okay? It's probably the busy guy that doesn't have time, has a family, is fucking rich, and because of that, he's probably just gonna swipe his card like 10,000 times to catch up and grow strong, log in like 1 or 2 hours every few days, and that's it. You know, that's probably what they are trying to aim for. And that's why they are bringing these AFK features and things and that, because you will make the life of this certain individual very convenient for him to pretty much just make Diablo Immortal as another like swipe card simulator. You know, a lot of like these mobile games, like they just become like, they want to make your life so easy to a point that you barely have any friction in the game, And the end game, it is actually just swiping the card and probably just doing PvP. I mean, they focus on keep creating skins and gems and new classes because these kind of generates revenue. Yeah. Yeah, and that's probably the reason why they don't bring like new dungeons. I also don't think like a new dungeon, okay? I don't think like a new dungeon will bring like, oh my god, it's gonna change the game. Right? Because you're gonna do the dungeon like a few times and then it's done. It's just like another dungeon that's gonna be part here of like the random dungeons, okay? So I don't think it's gonna be like something crazy, but it's just like will bring like that freshness of like, oh yeah, they are actually expanding the game, you know? So I was like actually really surprised whenever they didn't brought any dungeon to Shadow of Wilds or even World Crown, but especially Shadow of Wilds. I was like really expecting that they were gonna bring it. For some reason, I don't know why, I really had that belief that they were actually gonna bring. Are you gonna do some dungeons today? Probably not. I already did my 3. I am saving all my dungeons probably for the dungeon-thon. Can you craft Crimson Behility? I mean, I think you're gonna be able to craft it after the patch. But I think you need to at least have 1 copy. We'll have to see how it goes. If you don't have any copies, probably I'll not get into it. All the true skill morality went out of the window the day pay-to-win games were introduced. Yeah, I mean, it's that's why I don't take like I have fun, but I don't take like Diablo Immortal like extremely serious, like in a sweaty way. How can I say this? Like, for example, I go into PvP and I don't really get mad a lot. Obviously, it's maybe on the stream sometimes like I do my thing, you know, I try to be entertaining, but at the end of the day, I just like I log out and it's fine. I don't get mad. I still try my best, and that's why I play as a free-to-play. It's just like, if I'm not gonna be the big dog, I'd rather be the free-to-play guy that I try my best to show that maybe you can even do something. And I like the challenge. It's kind of weird, but I kind of like the challenge. But I know that I'm not getting beaten up because the other guy is more skilled than me or something like that, right? And that's why I really liked the challenge of equals. I think the challenge of equals, it was really good, and probably is the only place that you can actually see who is really skilled or not. You know? So that's pretty much how it is. You wanna quit every time that you see the pirates shape back to back? Yeah, probably. Forget new dungeons, fix the current ones. I mean, but I think like there is only so much you can fix, right? Probably what you're gonna put it like with the how it's gonna be, how you gonna make it, you know? It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to make it like they can make it as short as possible, but at the end of the day, there's only so much that can be done. Only if they're gonna put like some motors or something like that, you know, on it. All right, legends. I think that's pretty much everything for today. I think tomorrow we're gonna have the big patch. I think it's gonna be exciting, and yeah. So legends, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and I catch you guys tomorrow once again on the live stream. Peace.